Today we have Bidvest Wits, or Bidvest Wits at least, and Bafana midfielder Cole Alexander. Cole, welcome to Call Up Digital.
Hi AJ, thanks so much for having me, man.
Sure, and thanks for coming on the podcast today. So, Cole, tell us exactly who is Cole Alexander. But I want to throw in some curveballs. I want to hear about Cole, the footballer, but also let us in on some of the personal stuff, if okay, over and above footballers. So we want to hear what is the family like, and what's your background like, and some of your hopes and dreams, perhaps. Go for it.
Yeah, besides the football, I'm just a plain simple chap, from Lenteghe Mitchells Plain. Grew up there. Got two brothers, the elder one, younger one. I'm the middle child. Fortunate enough to have both my parents still with me to this day. I'm married for a year now, still in the honeymoon phase.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much. Yeah, I'm still enjoying it so far. And I'm a born again Christian. I'm currently residing in Gauteng. I think that's basically who I am, more or less. Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned a number of times and on social media and whatever, you're a Cape Flats boy from Mitchells Plain, Lenteghe. That is my neck of the woods as well, and so we can definitely relate. We probably both enjoy things like Gatsby's, don't we?
It's been a while since I had one.
Yeah, it must be tough getting one out in Joburg, eh?
Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same like back home. Yeah, I definitely miss the Gatsby's, but it's also a good thing to stay away from it, because too much of that is not a good thing, eh?
No, for sure. And obviously they're watching you guys carefully like hawks back at Wits to make sure that you're not getting fat,
Exactly.
in this time.
Yeah.
So Cole, tell me about, I've obviously been reading up on you a bit. Tell me about the Colo Care initiative on Facebook. Obviously you've got a side to you that really cares about the young up and coming stars and helping and guiding them. Tell us a bit about that initiative that you started.
The Colo Care is just it's a platform where I can share my knowledge and my experiences with aspiring sportsmen and sportswomen, and those that wants to be in football, aspiring footballers, where I can share my knowledge and my ways, whether it's training, whether it's football, whether it's fitness, whether it's nutrition. So those are the things I love, and those are the things that I've come to learn throughout my career, and lots of it helped me a lot in my career, and for me, just to share it out there with those that wants to know and wants to use what has worked for me and what is currently working for me. So it's basically me just sharing what I've come to learn, and also just learning at the same time, and learning from other people, and also sharing it on there. It's an open platform where people can engage with me and ask questions, and I can engage with them and learn from them as well. Yeah.
Okay, and from what I see, there's quite a bit of character building things in there on your website, on your Facebook page, that deals with character issues, besides the technical sports side, which we've got, which is there and obvious. Obviously a big part of you is the time that you've had in your career, and the understanding and the wisdom that you have now, and sharing it with the youngsters.
That for me is important, and that's what I want to share with youngsters as well, because I specifically remember growing up in school. There was in school and in some of my coaches said, look, we are a team of 18 guys, only 2 or 3 can make it. So you're sitting there, you listen to your coach, the guy you look up to, and he tells you only 2 or 3 can make it. And then you look at your teammates and you think, wow, that's the highest goal scorer there. That's our main midfielder. This one is so good. I'm not even sixth or seventh best player if I think to myself. So I think as youngsters we get shaped by society and even some elders that we admire so most, and those people that mention those things to us, we believe it. But for me, I've come to learn those things are not true. We all can make it. So for me, I want to share and make youngsters, especially youngsters from the Cape, especially from Lente here. I'm fortunate enough to have both my parents growing up in Lentefeer. There's children that only has a mother in Lentefeer, and there's children that grows with their grandparents, and they don't have that father figure, and there's lots of children growing up like that. And for me to share that to those children, I think can definitely help them. And that's also one of the aims that I want to do this, and I want to keep equipping myself more so that I can keep sharing with them, and hopefully my insight and my knowledge can help them also, irrespective of the circumstances those kids go through in the Cape Flats. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, just to contextualize, I know you and I can obviously relate to Lentegeur. I stayed in Portlands, which is right next to Lentegeur. But I needed to walk through Lentegeur to get to the station every day. And the amount of times that I came close to being attacked, and you got to walk through these gang-infested areas to get between Portlands and Lentegeur. So I can definitely relate to what you're saying. It's a tough part of the world to grow up in, I must admit. But anyway, thanks for that, Cole. Thanks for sharing that. What's life like for Cole after football? Obviously, it's you're 30 now, so I know this would have crossed your mind at some stage.
Yeah. So I am. My wife and I do have big dreams. We plan to open up our own wellness center. So after my football career comes to an end, I plan to transition into a new field of fitness and wellness, and still with football and more of coaching, but having an overall wellness thing where my wife would do the Pilates, the yoga, the physio part, and I would be the fitness, soccer and nutrition guy. So trying to put all of that in one, and then also just having something, having that thing where children can all come and learn also with sharing the gospel and equipping children about their identity and the things that I learned through the chaplaincy that I can share with those kids also. So it's a holistic program, holistic plan we have. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Yes, and I saw some stuff on social media. You and the wife doing some sparring and practicing your boxing. In a video you shared on social media, she seemed to be giving the harder punches on that side. I see. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she needs to protect me. I can't, I sleep I don't wake up at night, so she needs to be the one protecting us.
For someone from Lentegeur, that's quite a surprise.
But yeah, we both love boxing, and it's also one of the fitness tools I use to maintain now in the lockdown. Yeah, so we're enjoying it. Yeah.
Okay, while we're on the topic of lockdown, Cole, obviously for an athlete, for a professional athlete, your training, your matches, your events that you do, that's key in a professional sportsman's life, and that unfortunately has been taken away from you for a season. I don't think anyone is sure when these lockdowns are really going to end, and even if it does end, the impact on professional sport will more than likely be felt a little bit further than lockdowns. How are you personally finding lockdowns at the moment? How are you handling it? What's happening for you in lockdown? What's the real challenges? Tell me about because we see all the positive stuff on social media, right? But it must be really tough for you guys.
Yeah, it is, because it's uncertain time firstly, and also some of us footballers, we only have 1 year contracts, 2 year contracts. So the league ends in June, and some of us our contracts ends in June. What then? We're missing out on so many games now, and we don't know how the lockdown is going to affect the clubs and companies and so on. So what about our contracts? What about those that only have a few months left on their contracts? I think that's a concern. Another thing is, training. We every day we used to train. We do about 6 to 7 to 8 kilometers on training. Now we're just in our homes. We can't even go outside, take a jog. So now we have to come up with our own routines within our house. And yeah, I think just the fact that also that we're not bonding with our teammates and learning and training, so that the league, when the league goes on, we gel, we get results. So I mean, we were busy fighting for the league now before this happened. So this is like a curveball, how we're going to bounce back if the lockdown is finished. There's lots of things that concerns a footballer, I would say. Also, I mean, we at home, we tempted. I'm struggling with snacking. I'm eating a lot. As much as I'm training, I'm struggling to stay away from the fridge. So there is that battles, yeah. But on the other side, there's also a lot of advantages that we can get from this lockdown. Yeah.
Okay, Cole, and I mean these are real challenges, especially for athletes. You mentioned financial security in terms of your contracts, and as a pro athlete, pro footballer, your skills are important, your fitness is important, but also guys in their minds. I know for me personally, it's been a mind battle as well, and I'm not an athlete, right? I'm like a corporate animal, so and I can actually do most of my work from home, but you guys actually can't. You can't really work from home, right? So how do you? What is your advice to athletes out there? How's Cole Alexander handling these challenges? The mind challenge, the body challenges, getting through this. How personally for you? How do you get through this?
There's lots of ways that's been helping me in this lockdown. Someone once told me that where there is adversity, there's always opportunity, and where fear lies, on the other side of fear, there also lies growth. So I try and look for opportunity in this lockdown. What are the opportunities? Look, we have so much time for ourselves now. So now I'm equipping me. I'm backing my books now. I have so many hours to myself now. I'm learning. I'm watching YouTube. I'm watching midfielders in my position. I'm learning from them. I'm reading autobiographies of good coaches. Learning. I'm training. I'm actually doing double sessions on some days. For where other days on training we just do mostly a ball work. So yeah, I'm spending more time with my wife, with my family. I'm connecting with brothers, and even the sports chaplaincy guys. We have our connect group that we share, we grow and share the knowledge of Christ. So there's so much we can do in this lockdown, and I'm doing all those things, and yeah, not consistently. There's also some struggles I have, of course, but there's definitely a lot of things we can do in this lockdown to exit this lockdown better than the way we entered it.